All right. Hello, everyone. Today we will be cooking coconut laddus in the live session. So if you guys are cooking with me and if you are facing any kind of problem, feel free to unmute yourself and ask me. While cooking coconut laddus, the most important thing is that we will be cooking it in low or medium towards low flame. The first ingredient is ghee. We will be starting with 2 tablespoons of ghee. Once the ghee melts, we will be adding the dry coconut to it. And we will be cooking it for 2 to 3 minutes on low flame. This will slowly cook on a low flame. The other thing that I wanted to share is you can keep a little bit of coconut aside in a plate for the end decoration of the laddus. अब इसमें से स्मेल कोकोनट की स्मेल आनी शुरू हो गई है and it is a little yellowish pinkish in color, so we will start adding cream to it. और हम कोकोनट एंड क्रीम को साथ में पकने देंगे. If you feel that the mixture is a little dry, you add some more cream to it.
Hey Deepal, can you suggest why do you add cream in this?
It'll kind of give a very creamy taste to the laddus, and you need something to bind the laddus as well, because coconut, this is dry coconut powder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I make these laddus, but I make it with condensed milk.
Right,
so if we are using condensed milk, then we can avoid
you can bind them together very well. That's true. But with condensed milk, if you make it like this is a little bit more juicier than what you find the texture of the condensed milk. So you can try both the ways and see, but I feel this one is a little bit more juicy and creamy than the ones that you make with condensed milk.
Okay. Then if I'm making with condensed milk, then no need to add cream, right?
No, then no need to add cream, because I think it has sugar. No need to add sugar as well, because it has sugar and cream, both the ingredients together.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure. So it looks like the mixture is cooked, and you will know it from the smell itself that it is cooked. And you have to keep adding cream little by little because coconut laddus kind of absorb all the moisture of the cream. And in the end, just to get an extra flavor, we will be adding just 1 small spoon of milk powder. And we'll mix it as well. It just gives a little bit more richer taste to it.
Excuse me, 1 teaspoon or 1 tablespoon?
One small spoon, like 1 tablespoon.
Okay, thank you so much.
Sure. And you just let it all cook together well. So I've switched off the flame and we'll wait for this to cool down a little so that we can make them in laddus. This is a very simple and an easy recipe for Diwali. You can make it in like 10 minutes and you still have time to do other things for Diwali.
Did you add sugar?
No, not yet. We'll let it cool down a little. I have this powdered confectioner sugar. So you don't want to cook that sugar a lot. So I will add it once it cools down a little bit. I was just checking the consistency if it is, if I'm able to make the laddus out of it. So now I'll add some sugar to it. If you have normal sugar, that is also okay. And the best thing you can do is, use a Vitamix or a magic bullet and crush that sugar. It'll help you mix it easily and it has a different texture to it. I think it's not very hot now and I'm able to use my hands in it. So you just mix the sugar well. And I've already tried that. I'm able to bind it into laddus. And I have this extra coconut in a plate. And I'm going to roll this laddu in a plate so that it looks presentable. You just cover it with the coconut powder. And this is the coconut laddu. I'll make a couple of more laddus and put them in the plate. So like someone mentioned that you can use Milkmaid, that's another option. The only difference between this laddu and those are, this will be a little bit more softer in consistency than those that you make it with Milkmaid. And this should last in fridge for about a week or so, because you have used fresh cream and milk powder in this. And if you want to kind of make them more presentable, you can always add some nuts on the top or maybe an almond on the top. That'll make it look more presentable.
One more question. If I have fresh grated coconut, can I make laddus from that also?
I think you can. It has to be the more powdered form it is, the better. So before using that, if you just churn that into Vitamix once, you will get the consistency you want.
Okay. I've never tried with fresh grated coconut. I've always used this desiccated, but this time I have that fresh coconut also with
Right.
me.
So these are the laddus. I hope you can see them.
Yeah, they look wonderful.
Thank you.
Sorry, I joined a little late. Can you please go through all the steps once?
Sure.
Thank you.
So I added ghee and then I added the coconut, the shredded coconut, the dry one. Then I added, I let them cook for a few minutes. Then I added fresh, I said fresh cream, right? Yes, and then I let it cook together and I switched off the flame. I waited it to cool down and then I added sugar to it. And then I bound them into laddus and I just rolled them in coconut powder so that they come into this texture. You will also have the YouTube recording and you will be able to see the whole recipe in there too.
Okay, thank you so much.
Sure. Do you have any other questions?
No.
Good.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
people.
Sure. Thank you so much. Thanks.